I'm back again, and this is Pretty Little Liars, season 6, episode 8, Framed. And the girls are watching the news about Charles. Ollie talks about the birthday party and what Charles did. Hannah's being like a real bitch, like being really honest, brutally honest for no reason. And Mrs. Mayor talking about returning the scholarship and talk about talking to the guy who gave it a check and also to Mr. Delantis. And Clark talks to Arya about the incident in the art contest and then talks to Ezra about it. Lorenzo and Allie talk about Charles. They kiss. Spence and Ham talk about the scholarship and whether Charles had something to do with it. Tana, Arya's mom, and Arya go through her pictures and talks about the ceremony, like if she wants to go, they'll have people backing her up, basically. Like there'll be people guarding her and guarding the whole area. Charles is watching the cameras and also Redcoat shows up. Whoever that happens to be. We don't know who Redcoat is. We know Charles is A, but we don't really know who Charles is. Arya talks about the gallery with Emily and then talks about how the school is debating about whether they're be able to go to prom. Hannah and Spencer are in Mr. Matthews' house, Reese Matthews' office, and why did I say house? Office, and he walks in to talk to the girls. Renzo and Ellie talk about Taylor and her dad and how he's willing to talk to them without lawyers and all sorts of stuff. Arya and Emily talk about the whole thing with Sarah and Emily kissing, talking about Clark and Han and Spence talk to Mr. Matthews about the scholarship. Ali is about to leave Lorenzo's house and take his. It's like a little badge where your access code, your access badge, where you get access to the police department, like the evidence room, getting to the jail cells, all this other stuff. Um, they're all at the gallery and they show the picture of Matthews, and Emily thinks it's Jason. It's not. Arya talks to Ezra and then asks to go to prom. It seemed weird, and then with her, and then Nicole pops up. Arya spots Clark and goes for a leeway to talk to him. A decided A decided to swap Arya's pictures of when they were laying in his dollhouse on the stuff that you are put in when you're dead. You get put into that little cold thing in the hospital. I forgot what it's called at the moment. Um, it was also basically a warning for Tanner, as it says it's called something something dolls, and in Spanish it could have meant some. It's called either something beautiful dolls or something like that, or basically Linda Linda Tanner. And basically she's seen it as, and she keeps revealing who he is. He's gonna reveal who she really is. Um, Allie shows up at the police department. We spot Matthews. She decides to go to the police department. The girls spot Matthews, decide to follow him. Allie's in the evidence room, and Tana spots her. The girls follow Matthews to like a doll factory, and Tana and Allie talk about the evidence and other stuff. Ezra talks to Arya about Nicole and why, sorry people, and why he's talking to her. And into the another girl pulls up, and another girl. Another car pulls up, and it's Clark. He goes into the building. Lorenzo confronts Ellie about taking the little access badge. And Mrs. Marion and Montgomery talk about the email. Rico's watching the parents this time, and then the girls tell Arya about Clark and that Miss and Reese in the factory. Tanner gets a clip of who looks like it looks like Matthews. I can't see it. It is Matthews, but it looks like him. And Rico gives A the prom invitation. So that was episode 8. Um, I can give you episode 9 in this one. It'll just be episode 8 and 9. So pretty much, I got some videos, some pretty not lengthy videos, but some good points in it. So here's Pretty Little Liars season 6, episode 9, The Last Dance. The girls talk to the parents about how they're banned from prom and also from graduation. All the girls talk about the homemade prom. Lorenzo shows up and looks at Ellie. She walks away and gets a text from Charles saying that she better be at prom. Ezra's being nosy. Arya's mom shows up and tells her that she's won and decides to show up. He decided to show up for Arya's prom. Him as being nosy Emily and Sarah talk to Toby. Oh wait, Emily and Sarah talk, sorry. Toby and Spence wants to fix something. Toby and Spence talk, and Spence wants to fix the whole thing about them being suspended, or basically him being suspended from being readed up. Han calls Caleb's dad. Emily talks to Mrs. Marion. Han finds out that Caleb's not in New York. We're not going to New York. Allie picks up her phone, and it was Charles, and she told him that she wasn't going to be at that prom. Lorenzo and Spence talk about Allie, and she tells Lorenzo about the prom. The moms are together while the girls are in the barn. Allie walks like she's going to the barn, but doesn't. She goes to the prom, and then Redcoat follows after her. The moms are talking about the secrets that the DeLaurentis family hid for so long. Arya gets a text, and Emily shows no con. Well, basically, Arya didn't get a text, Ezra did, and Arya thinks Ezra is following her to LA and whatnot. Allie shows up at the actual prom. Clark is taking pictures and spots Allie. The girls look at the pictures and see that Allie's in the pictures and that she went to the actual prom and basically to follow Charles. Or that Charles lured her that way. The girls show up to prom, but only to look for Allie. Arya spots Clark. The girls look for Allie, and Allie gets a text from Charles again. Spence's mom decides to talk to Allie's dad and gets answers. Sarah pops up, and Miss Hastings wants to talk to Allie's dad, Kidder. And Miss Fields noticed that there's a envelope basically for him or for Allie or whatnot. And it's a picture of Miss DeLaurentis with Charles and Jason. And then when they turned around, Miss Matthews, aka Reese, shows up. The moms think that they met Charles. Each couple talks about something different. Ezra's gone to the Habitat program. Parents hear stuff from the vents, and they go into the basement, and they get locked in the basement because, they follow that instinct. Allie sees Redcoat. Caleb tells some truth to Hannah about going to New York, in an apartment there, that she still wants to go there and all that. That's where they're gonna set themselves up at. We find out that Clark's an undercover cop. The girl's still trying to keep up with Allie. They lost her. And Allie gets kidnapped by Charles. They all separate to find Allie. They find Allie's phone. And then Allie gets to see Charles' face and we have to wait. Why? Why do we have to wait? I want to see Charles' face. I want to know who Redcoat is. I want to know why all this started. But we can't yet, so we'll get our answers soon.